All right, well, hello everyone, and welcome back for another video here on my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. As always, if you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back and joining on yet another video. And if this happens to be your first time stumbling across this channel, welcome. My name is Monet. For anybody who does not know, I am 27 years old, and here on this channel, I am a single cash budgeter who is sharing their journey with budgeting. I have been on YouTube now for 4 years, which is crazy when I really think about it. And I've been documenting my entire journey since 2020 when I decided to get serious, and I've shown me getting out of debt, and now I am showing me saving and trying to save up for a house down payment towards something that is my own. So it's definitely can be scary doing it on my own and sharing my journey on YouTube, but if I am able to help one person, which I appreciate many of you guys telling me that these videos motivate you, and that is really the main reason why I continue to do it. So if you do enjoy that type of content and you want to join the journey and watch, then definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, join the family, and hit the bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload my next video. So within today's video, surprise, surprise, if we can see the cash, we know we are going to be doing a cash envelope stuffing. I have received my second paycheck for the month of June from my full-time job, so we are going to go ahead and budget that. So if you're interested in seeing how that's going to go, then just keep on watching. All right, so to begin our cash stuffing, let's first, of course, break down the paycheck and budget that out. So in total for my full-time job, this paycheck was $2,175. How I do my cash stuffing is that I keep some money within my checking account to pay for bills that are online, and then I take some cash out for my variable expenses and to fund my sinking funds. So in terms of bills that are going to stay in my checking account, I'm going to complete the remainder of my rent portion that is due for the month of July and put $865 aside for that. And then I also have my electricity bill that is $88, you guys. I'm so happy to see that. Throughout the winter, my bills were like $200, so it's been nice to get back into the double digits, and I was excited to see $88. Sadly, I do think it's gonna go up a little bit for July because we went through like a heat wave for the past 2 weeks, and I'm not a person that really runs the air. I'd rather be hot. Like, I know this is weird, but I like to keep my home at like 74 degrees. Like, I'm comfortable with that. Some people think that's too hot, but keeping my house at a cool 74, that is nice. But it got to the point where my house was at like 80, 82 degrees, so I had to turn on the AC. So I will be paying for that, but as for this month, we have $88, so we're gonna count that as a win. And then the last thing that I'm keeping in my checking account is gas. I get my gas from Costco, as I always say, and Costco does not accept cash, so I just leave that on my debit card. However, I will be gone for the next 2 weeks, so when you're filming this, I will hopefully be in South Carolina celebrating my mom's birthday. My mom's birthday is today, because I believe I'm posting this on June 29th. So everybody be sure to wish my mama a happy birthday in the comments. But yes, since I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks, by the time I get back, I'm going to get paid again. And my gas is on a full tank. And obviously, I'm not going to be running my car. But I just decided to give myself $20, you know, just in case for if I come back, I got something for gas. But that will cover all of the main bills that will be coming out of my checking account. And then here we see I have the cash for my cash stuffing. And that is a total of $675 that we will be stuffing today. I do create these Post-its within my shop. However, again, since I'm gone, I am a one-woman shop. So if I'm not home, I'm not able to have my shop open. So while I am traveling, the shop is closed, and I believe I will be reopening it on July 12th. But, you know, when I come back, if you're still here, any of the products, majority of the envelopes, the cash dividers, everything that you see me use, I do create myself, and I have them available within my website. All right, so I feel like that was a mouthful for an intro. So let's just go ahead and get started with the cash stuffing. I'm going to set everything to the side. I'll set my binder to the side. We'll come back to that. And I'm going to take my cash dividers out. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with stuffing. I am pre-filming this, so right now it's technically Wednesday and I get paid on Friday. So normally that's when I do my cash stuffings, but again, I'll be on a plane, so I want to make sure I have the cash and everything that I need. So we're just going to be proactive. So looking at spending, we are going to be getting $260 today for spending, which is definitely more than what I normally give myself. But as I said, I will be gone for 2 weeks, and I'm really not trying to use the money within my travel envelope. Normally, that is where I will pull the funds from if I'm not in town. And anytime I'm not home, I take that as a vacation. I treat that as travel. So if I, went eat out, all that stuff, I would take it out of travel. But I'm trying not to touch travel because I want to keep that fund available for the cruise. And I also have some upcoming flights that I need to buy, which I'll explain at a later time. But I have a few things going on, and I know travel is going to be used quite a bit. So I'm trying not to touch it. And I am hoping that this spending will be enough. When I'm with my mom, I feel like I'm not gonna be spending a lot of money, but I don't know, we might do some things. I love acting like a child when I'm with my mom, but I don't want her to pay for everything, especially because it's her birthday weekend. So I may have to pay a little something. And then for the second half of the trip, I will be in Florida, and my cousin and I are going to Disney/Universal. So who knows what I'm gonna spend there. But again, I'm trying to be responsible and not touch travel, but if I go over budget, travel is probably where the money will come from. So all that to say, we should have $260 here. I do have $25 remaining, so adding that to my leftover, and now as a total I have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 280, 285. Okay. So $285, hopefully that should be good for spending. All right, so moving on, we have groceries. Groceries, I decided I'm not going to do anything from this paycheck. I basically put the money that I normally have for groceries and added that to my spending, because when I come back, I will have received my next paycheck. And if I need to go grocery shopping, I will take it out of that paycheck. And I do still have some money left over. I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85. So this $85, and then in addition to what I will add from my next paycheck, that should be good enough for me with grocery shopping. I don't do too much with groceries. I'm very basic. I eat the same thing. So that should be good enough for me. All right, next we're moving on to toiletries. Toiletries will be getting $50. So I will do 2 20s and a 10. This is just in case I need to get, anything special while I'm out there. If I forget toothbrush, toothpaste, if I got to get some hair products, I want to be covered. So now as a total, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So $90 within toiletries. All right, after that, we have clothing, and clothing is going to get $30. I'm not doing too much with clothing because I've been using clothing quite a bit over the recent month. So I should be set. And typically for the summertime, I have a lot of dresses. Like, I love wearing a nice dress. It's easy to put on, it's cool. So that's normally like my go-to in the summer. So I should be set in terms of clothes for now. But for now, clothing has 20, 30, 40, 50. And if I see anything, $50 should be more than enough. And then next we have eating out. Eating out is going to get 40. This is the one I'm hesitant on. I feel like we might be doing a lot of eating out, and I'm only budgeting as if I'm living like a normal week, but I'm gonna give myself 40 with a total of 50 and hope for the best. If anything, spending will cover it and we will work from there. But as for my cash dividers, that is everything that I have. So they are all set and ready to go back inside my wallet. And I am so excited to go. I am ready to get out of here, see some new scenery, and my cash dividers are set and prepped. Looking at my wallet, I didn't have any singles and I didn't have any coins, so there's nothing for us to add there, but I'm sure when I get back I'll have more than enough for that. So with that being said, we can now move on to our sinking funds and stuff that. All right, so opening up the binder, first up we have annual payments that will be getting $30. So we will do a 20 and a 10. Adding that, we'll now put this envelope with 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10. So $210, and that is perfect. I am right on track to continue to save up for my next annual payment. After that, we move along to car maintenance. Car maintenance is getting $20, and adding 20, we'll now put this envelope with $1,000. It has a placeholder, so that means $1,000 is in the bank. And then in cash, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, and 96. So that's $1,096 saved up for car maintenance, which is perfect. When I come back, I am due for an oil change. The people already keep messaging me and calling me to let me know, so I will get on that when I return. Now we move along to car insurance. Car insurance is getting $40, so we will do two 20s. Adding 40 now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10. So there we go, our first 100 saved up for car insurance. And again, I save up for every 6 months, so that will be due in October. Moving along, we have Christmas, continuing to save for that, adding 20. And that now puts the envelope with 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40. So $440 saved up for Christmas. After Christmas, we have gifts. Gifts is getting $10. And I might take this, or I'll probably deduct the money when I come back, because as I shared with you guys in my last cash envelope stuffing, I do want to gift my cousin a gift, because I'm visiting her for like her housewarming, and I think I want to give her like a $50 gift card to like Amazon or Home Goods. I kind of want to ask her what she wants, just so that I can, you know, gift her something that she actually is going to use, but I know I want it to be $50. Because once again, I'm just so proud of her with getting her house. She went through so much stress, and I watched the whole process with her doing it. So I'm just very, very proud of her. And for her to do it on her own is just really remarkable. So now within gifts, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So yes, $54. But as I said, I'm going to take $50 out and gift that for my cousin. After that, we have household. Household is getting $15. I haven't really had time to continue working on my little projects for organization. So I'm just building this up and using it when I need it. So now as a total, household has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20. So 120 for household, which is great. After that, it is medical. That is getting $0. It's at $540, and as we know, we feel good with that. And then lastly is travel, getting $160. So that is what we have left. And adding that to what we have, that now puts the envelope with 100, 200, 300, 20, 30, 31. So $331 in travel, and we will continue to build that up. So as for the cash portion, that will complete our cash stuffing. All of the money is gone, but let's talk about my transfers, because we are still saving towards those goals as well. So if you missed it, within the last video, I shared that I am no longer taking the cash out for my home fund, and I will just be transferring those funds to my high yield savings account. It's just less work for me having to keep putting money back into the bank. And the house fund is now starting to get more money than I anticipated. So in terms of the first transfer, it will be for the home fund. And that was a total of $335 that I was able to save from this paycheck. So with adding the $335, Again, I'm terrible with tracking and knowing where that puts us, but I will put it up on the screen of how close that gets us to our goal of 20,000 saved. And then after that, the second transfer is going to be for my Roth IRA. That will be getting $192 from this paycheck. Again, keeping us on track for our 2024 contribution of $7,000. And I will put on the screen where that puts me in terms of that goal as well, because I have no idea. But in terms of transfers, that's everything. So that will complete my budget breakdown, my cash stuffing for my second paycheck for the month of June. All right, you guys, so that is all I have for this cash stuffing. I feel like the month of June flew by, whereas May just dragged its feet. So hopefully you all had a successful June and you had some wins. We are again at the mid-year. I think I'm gonna do like a mid-year check-in. I feel like that's something I might want to look into. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that. In terms of like my financial goals that I made at the start of the year, I can check to see how I'm looking towards that. But if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to leave some comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I hope you all have a nice weekend. This will probably be the last video before 4th of July. So I wish you all a happy 4th of July. Hope you get to spend some time with your family, enjoy the weather, have some good food. And I will catch you all next time in my next video. Bye guys.